Department for Work and Pension staff are going to get new powers, including the power to arrest, search and seizure, in efforts to reduce benefit fraud and save the taxpayer £2 billion over the next few years. A new fund is going to provide specialist training so that staff can carry out investigations instead of relying on the police. These measures are said to align the powers of DWP staff with that of HMRC in tackling crime within the benefit system. The new plans, which are going to take at least a year or so to implement, are going to give new powers to DWP staff, including arrest, executing warrants, conducting searches and seizing evidence. It will also make provisions for civil penalties and fines for those who are committing benefit fraud without even going to court. It will also include measures to require organisations, such as banks typically, to share information on a much larger scale. At present, DWP staff are only able to request data on an individual basis to identify certain individuals and data on those individuals. However, this change is going to allow DWP to proactively identify potentially fraudulent claims. A couple of obvious examples for this include those where the claimant has too much money in savings to be eligible for certain benefits, such as universal credits, or where they are living abroad, which would make them ineligible for universal credit. The Work and Pensions Secretary emphasises that the welfare system is there to help the most vulnerable, that it's not a cash machine for callous criminals, and it's vital that the government ensures that money is well spent. The Minister for Government Efficiency said that taxpayers must have confidence that money spent on welfare reaches those who really need it. These new powers will be granted by Parliament, meaning many of them will need to come about through an Act of Parliament. So as I've said many times on this channel, where there is money, there is fraud. And so this is just one more area the government needs to look at to prevent fraud, detect fraud, and these are some fairly wide powers to require information from banks to help them identify such fraud. So if you are claiming such benefits but it's not fraudulent, you've nothing to worry about. It's those that are claiming it fraudulently and bending the rules in the system that need to be found, need to be identified, and need to be suitably punished for it. So as with all developments, I'll bring you updates as they come, but in the meantime, leave me your comments below. Make sure you subscribe, and thanks for watching.